good morning, Alex team financial officers. All right, so in this video, I am going to show you how to work with the quarterly reports, quarterly financial reports. Remember, you are supposed to be submitting your quarterly financial reports to your head of department, which is your second office. So I have managed to put the template into the system, into the software. So the template that we have put in there is similar to what the department wants you to submit to them. All right, so I have put in that template. So I'm going to show you how that quarterly financial report works. All right, so please make sure that you pay attention to this video because it is going to answer all your questions with regards to that quarterly financial reports, on how you are supposed to generate it and how you are supposed to customize it and how you're supposed to set it up so that you can have something that is proper and professional that you can submit to the circuit. All right, so first of all, this template or this report is under reports. This one, we call it quarterly income and expenditure report. So you just click here. Now look at this. The first thing is that it's gonna ask you adjust the rows per page. Now the reason for adjusting the rows per page, it is because schools, they differ according to their line items. So you find out that they might have a lot of line items on a page and then it overlaps. So the thing is that if you don't set it up, it means that it's going to cut some of the information. It's going to cut some of the information, you see. So when it cuts some of the information, you are not going to be able to see some of the numbers. So that's the reason why you have to adjust the page. All right, but the default setting for the rows per page that I have seen is 56. All right, 56. So it depends from 50 to 56. It is perfect to put everything in your page. So sometimes if you see that you have put 56 but it's still cutting, you just have to reduce maybe to 54. If you see still cutting, reduce to 50. See still cutting, reduce until it goes down. So the default thing is 56. All right, now let's see what happens if I put, let's just say 20 rows per page. All right, so I'll click here, change rows. It's loading. All right, it's done loading. Then you can click continue. Right, so what's happening is that it will show you that this is your page, right? If you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. All right, so now you have how many rows? You have 20. All right, these are 20. So every page we have 20 rows. So if I come here and say download generate report, you're gonna see how this report will come out like. All right, so it means that I will only be having 20 rows per page, 20 rows per page, 20 rows per page. All right, but we don't want our report to have a lot of pages because it has to be one thing. It has to be one thing. We don't want it to be breaking like this. All right, so what do? You're gonna come back here, okay, and then you click change. All right, and then you click update. So you just click update. All right, and then once you click update, it will take you here. So I'm gonna put 56 rows, okay, and then I'll click change rows. All right, change rows is done loading, and then I click continue. Now I have 56 rows. You can see here by the corner, this orange button say change is 56 rows now. So look at this, I have 56 rows. Can you just see it? I have 56 rows on the page. So I have one page, and this is much more better than it being splitted. All right, so I want to see if I generate report, what's going to happen here. Let's see the report. Okay, so it means, you see, now I have one single report. Everything, the income and the expenditure and the net surplus, is actually on one page, which is what we want, which is what the department wants. Do you understand? It doesn't want it to be splitted because they want to use it for comparison purposes. All right, so I have told you that the default number of rows per page is 56. All right, so you can put 56. If you see that it's still cutting, reduce it to 54. If you see that it's still cutting, reduce it up until it's a bit professional. So at least if you can have two pages of this, it's better than rather than having a lot of pages. All right, now the other thing that I wanted to show you is the issue of the budget. All right, now look at this, né? The quarterly report compares the budget from the actuals. That's why we have a balance here. All right, so what is it saying? It's saying, okay, you have budgeted that you're gonna receive an income of 34,000 for this category, food for me, but you haven't gotten anything, so the balance is still 34,000. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so it means that what you need to do is that you need to go and put your budgeted income for the income. All right, so that is able to compare, because they want to see, you were saying that you're going to receive, you projected that you receive 100,000 for development fees, but so far how much have you received? Now let me do an example. I'm going to put a budget for school development funds. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna come home and go to budgets, add budget. All right, so I put my income budget, I put the category, so the category is school development funds. All right, and then how much? I'm going to put 1 million. Let me just say I'm projecting to get 1 million. So this budget is school development funds, and then description, just put N. All right, and then you click save. All right, so if I come back here and I come to my reports, my quarterly reports, okay, it's asking me again, do you still want 56 rows? I'll click continue. All right, so let's see, I have 1 million. Can you see that I have 1 million here? All right, so in January I received this, in February, in March I received this, in April I received this. Look at this, it's telling me that there's still a balance of 631,000. It's just saying that it's just comparing the actuals and the budget. All right, so please make sure that you have every category of income that you put in here should have an estimated or projected budget. So please make sure there mustn't be zeros here. There must be a projected income. Make sure that you have projected income that you're expecting to receive from there, so that it can be able to compare to this side. All right, now coming to the expenditures, look at this. In January, I'm saying I paid 124,000 worth of salaries for admin and staff. But the question is, what was the budget for them? You understand? What was the budget for them? So I need to go and put the budget for them. So if I don't have the budget for them, I need to put the budget for them. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here again, the similar process, add to budget. What am I adding? Expenditure category. Now you need to be careful, which category do you want? All right, it's very, very important for you to know which category do you want. I want salaries and for admin and staff. All right, how much is it? I'm going to put 1 million. All right, okay, is this 1 million? Yes. The budget name, you can just put anything here, because it doesn't really show on. What shows is this part, this category. This is just for CPJ purposes. All right, and then you can do this. All right, any description, you can just write any that you want that is explainable to you. Then you click save. All right, so I want to go to my quarterly reports. I'm going to check here. Again, it's asking me, do you still want 56 rows? I say yes. I just click continue. All right, let's check here. Look at me, look at it here. Salaries and wages, you see my budget is there. Now it's showing me that the balance is there. Can you see something? So the same will work for the SGB employee salary. The same will work for the CCTV if you are having it. You understand? The same will work with the academic expenses. The same. So every item that you're going to punch into the system as an expenditure, it will come here. But the question is, were you having a budget for it? If you were not having a budget for it, or the budget was not there, please reclassify this expenditure to where it was supposed to be budgeted for. Do you understand? For example, let me give you an example. If you didn't budget for salaries and wages for admin and staff and SGB employees, it was just one figure, or you just said salaries and wages, you didn't demarcate to be admin and support, you didn't demarcate it that no, there's a difference between salaries for admin and salaries and staff, support staff, and SGB employee salaries. So what do? You come here and you remove these figures and add them here, so that this category here is out, is not there. So it means that the SGB employee salaries should be included in the salaries of admin and support staff, so that there is no, this line item is not there, it's included here. All right, I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Maybe you don't have a budget for affiliation fees, but affiliation fees, you have included it in the academic prices. So you go and remove this 5 or 600 rand here and put it where? Here in the academic expense. All right, let me just give you an example of what I'm talking about. Like, let's just say this affiliation fees, we didn't have the budget for affiliation fees, but we know that the affiliation fees is included in the academic expenses. All right, so I'm gonna remove this 500. So what do? I check which month is it. All right, 600 rand, it is in January rather. So I'm gonna come here and then I go to my transactions and then I go to my expenditure. Now I want to check, all right, what is it? So I can search it. I can say affiliation fee. Okay, let's see if it's able to pick it up. All right, there you go. There is the affiliation fee. All right, look at it, is here. Okay, this is so it means that they have been having a category for affiliation fee, but I no longer want it here, you understand, because I want to put it in the prize giving category. So what am I gonna do? View, and then I just delete. Okay, it's deleted. So what do? I now come here and then I come here and I click expenditures, you see, and then I look for academic expenses. All right, here. Now the question is, now you need to remember and you need to go back to your records. Okay, what was the date for it? Because it was in January. Click January, and then now you can say academic, like just say academic expenses and EFT. How much was it? It was 600. And okay, so I click save here. All right, so look at this here. I'm gonna come here, home, I'm coming to my reports, and I'm going to check. I click continue. Now the question is, I want to check my academic. Look at this, it's now on 0. Can you see? It's now, I mean, my academic expense is now 600. At the same time, my affiliation fee, it was here under administration 3, it's gone. All right, it's actually gone, you see. So please go and look into that and reclassify everything, so that you cannot have a lot of similar categories. All right, similar categories. So I think I've elaborated very well, and if you still have any challenges with regards to the quarterly report, please reach out to me, because we want to submit something that is presentable and professional to the circuit offices, our circuit offices. All right, please make sure as well your logo, those that haven't set their logo, please set your logo. If you're having issues to set your logo, please contact me. I'll help you to set your logo. So this is what I wanted to show you. I didn't want this video to be a bit longer than this. So any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you so much, and God bless you.